Hey guys, what's up? Crafty Sheep here, back with a horror game, another horror game. This is called Something is in My Closet. I think it's a visual novel, I'm not sure, but I've always been afraid of the closet monster, so let's get into it. Hello? Hello? Need some information before you start the game. It's nothing too important, but I wouldn't want to mess anything up for you during your gaming experience. Okay? So tell me, what is your name? Crafty Sheepy. This is my name. Yes. Did that look right? It did. Okay then. And your pronouns? This will determine your gender within the game. She, her, hers. Yep. I identify as female. This game is a horror romance made for Nanu Reno 2024. Though minimal, there are horror elements and not safe for work topics in this game. These include murder, talk of child abuse, references to alcoholism, references to cannibalism, depictions of blood drinking, erotic undertones with blood drinking. Do not play this game if you are uncomfortable with anything listed here. Thank you for playing. Okay, I think I'm good. Yeah. Okay. Please remember that I, as a creator, do not condone breaking and entering or any other illegal things in this game. This is all work of fiction meant to entertain. And this goes without saying, but do not let random strangers you found hiding in your home seduce you. Or suck your blood. That's very weird and only attractive in video games and fan fiction. I rest my case. Okay, dot. I just have to... just a bit longer. Try to sleep. You tighten your eyes more, if that's even possible. Insomnia isn't new to you. You've had it for years. Sleepless nights are only natural now. And with your new job and classes messing up your schedule, it's not seeming to get any easier to sleep at night. Maybe you should count backwards from 100. Okay, I'll try it. 100, 99, 98, 97. Before you know it, you're at 8. And you're not any less awake than before. I don't think this is working. Feel like you're being watched. You always do. Your eyes are still tightly closed, but it feels like you have to put so much effort to keep them closed. You're really not that tired, and you've been up all day now. You don't know what time it is, or how long you've been laying here like this. All you know is that it's late. Very late. And it feels like you've been rotting in this bed for weeks without a wink of sleep. Dot. You can't help but let out a small huff in frustration. Maybe some tea can help. Nah. I tell myself that all the time. It's pointless. Tea doesn't work. Music doesn't work. Meditating, counting, yoga, food, background noise. It doesn't work. Huh. Dot. What was that? Probably someone outside. But there's something there, don't you think? And you can feel it, can't you? That something is looming? Sure, but that noise wasn't too concerning. And I'm supposed to be trying to sleep, not inspecting my surroundings like Sherlock Holmes. All I have to do is lay here a little longer and then... Whoa. Told you. Fuck was that? Something is in here. God damn it. I guess I don't have much of a choice. Check the noise. You shift your weight and sit upwards on your bed. Dot. Nothing's there. You should get up and check just to be sure. Damn it, I'm sitting up. That should be enough. Exactly. You're already awake. You might as well. ... You sigh heavily. Your heavy eyes blink harshly. Huh? Oh. Something is right there. Shit. Oh, I'm so incredibly and unfathomably fucked. Yeah, you are. That's most definitely a human hand sticking out of your closet. This is it, crafty sheepy. This is how you die. Body bags and acne. You couldn't even die looking above a 4. That's embarrassing. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Who's there? Very anxiously grip at your bed sheets. Your eyes manage to focus after some harsh blinking, and if you believe in a god, you better start praying to it right now, because there's someone standing outside that closet. Quite menacingly, I might add. Think about a few ways you can go about this. You can flip on the light switch behind your bed and blind it, or you can stare at it angrily and hope it walks out of your house. I see you standing there. Say something, dickweed. Hi? Oh. What is this? What are you doing in my house? The guy looks nervous. Oh. I didn't realize it was a dude. My bad. Despite the fact he's the one that broke into your house and hid in your closet. I can explain. I think. Seriously? You can explain why you broke into my house and hid inside my closet? Yes? Now you're just pissed off. He broke into your house in the middle of the night and now he wants to act stupid about it. Consider your options. Order him to firmly leave. Just get out, man. It's early in the morning. I have not slept properly in a month. All I want is to be able to go to sleep. So please leave me alone. I can't. I understand your pain. I also have insomnia. Clearly. But I need your help. And if you could just let me explain why I'm here, I'll leave you alone really soon. Fine. Why are you here? What do you want? Okay, so I'm a vampire. Great! And I need you to... Oh, hell no. No. Excuse me. You're a vampire? You're almost sleep deprived and sick enough of this bullshit to believe that. At least entertaining this is going to give you extra time. He could have just stabbed you already. I know, it sounds ridiculous. I don't have many ways to prove it to you, but I am. So you suck blood from innocent children and shit? No! Why would I do that? You're the one that has to drink blood. You tell me. Maybe, just maybe, you already fell asleep. And this is the first dream you've had in a while. And if you pinch yourself, maybe you'll wake up and be in bed with the lights off again. You won't be sitting here exhausted with a stupidly dressed vampire in your room. So let's say you are a vampire. Number 1, how is it my problem? And number 2, how is it my problem? Well, I guess it's not. I've just been going to people's houses and smelling their blood. And before you say anything, it's important. Vampires can smell a person's blood without them having to be physically harmed. Kind of like a shark, I think. And I need blood to live, is my point. I haven't had any in like 4 months. School and work have gotten in the way of me being able to even have time alone, let alone do something like feed myself properly. Going without blood for a long time makes a vampire's body really weak, and with how long I've gone, I doubt I can go longer without collapsing somewhere. So I've been looking for someone with healthy blood for obvious reasons. Yours seemed perfect, and we go to the same school, so it seemed less invasive. Your blood would work perfectly. ... This is creepy. It's ridiculous, and it's so unbelievably stupid. But did he say he went to your school? He does seem familiar. Almost creepily so. Wait. This guy is... Jordan? Like Jordan Jordan? Crafty Sheepy. You remember me. This guy, well, Jordan, has been your classmate since ninth grade. He was always really nice and you never felt bothered by him. But now he's here after breaking in your house, most likely to drink your blood. And suddenly you feel much more bothered by him. Great. I know this seems weird, and I'm not a cannibal or something awful like that. I just would like to drink some of your blood if that's okay. You're not biting me and you're not drinking my fucking blood, Jordan. I wasn't planning on it. Unless you, wanted me to bite you. Jeez, take me out to dinner first, guy. He gets more defensive in response. Oh, sorry, I can do that. Oh, God. Wouldn't the sun kill you since you're a vampire and all? No, why would it? People's always made up misconceptions about vampires. I can't believe you really think that's true. What's next? Are you gonna ask me if throwing garlic at me will banish me to the shadow realm? He chuckles to himself, almost like this is amusing to him. You're cute, Jordan, but you're not that cute. Stay humble. You think I'm cute? I did before you broke into my house. Oh. Did I make you hate me by coming in here? Possibly. I wasn't thinking you would just let me drink your blood, but I thought I might ask. Most people don't. Oh, sure, the guy who broke into my house wanted to politely and kindly ask for consent to drink my blood. Speaking of breaking in, how did you even get in here? Jordan's eyes dart away from you. He looks pretty damn guilty. Your door was unlocked. At first I knocked, but nobody answered, so I came in. I walked around to see if you were even alive or something, and I saw you, very pathetically, fake sleeping. So I stayed in here. Why? His hands go up defensively, almost like he's trying to prove his innocence. I thought you saw me. I was staring at you for like 10 minutes waiting for you to open your eyes. But I heard people outside, so I just panicked and went in your closet. Plus, I overheard you in class talking about your gun-toting neighbors. I'm not risking it. You already risked it by breaking in. He sighs. Yeah, definitely. I'm not supposed to be doing shit like this. I'm black, and this is a death wish. You watch him pop his knuckles absent-mindedly. He seems to be pretty remorseful about it. Are you lying about how you got in here, or have you always been this stupid? Actually, you're always really dumb in class, too. This is 100% something you'd do. But why didn't you just ask me then? Oh yeah, why didn't I think of that? His sarcastic tone is starting to piss you off. He walked into your house unannounced, so why does he get to be all sarcastic? Because if I just asked my classmate if I could suck hers blood, how about her blood? She would definitely say yes and not be terrified at all. Well, it's better than this. You could have picked anybody else. And I think I would be less terrified than I was when I saw a shadowy figure's hand opening my closet door in the middle of the night. His gaze drops to the floor in shame. I didn't want to creep you out, but I ended up doing exactly that by trying not to. He appears to be pouting and sulking now. Is there some way I can make this up to you, Crafty Sheepy? You don't have to give me your blood or anything. Oh no, what happened to it? I need you to give me your blood, blah, blah, blah. Hey, I don't sound like that. I don't sound that nasally. And I don't want you to hate me. And if starving a bit longer can make that possible, then whatever. Huh? Okay. There might be one way. No, ask him to leave. Just get out, okay? I'm trying to go to bed, it's late, you need sleep too. So stop bothering me. I want to sleep. I understand, I'm sorry. I'll go somewhere else. Guess I'll see you tomorrow. No, just lock my door on the way out. Fine, I got it. You hear him leave the house with a click of the door. Hopefully it's actually gone now. You find yourself yawning. Wow. Talking to him made you more tired than you thought. Your eyes drift closed once more. You can feel sleep laying thickly over you. The air in your lungs feels crisp and light. Finally, I can... Dot dot dot. Oh. What was... Just left your hand to your chest, ignoring the searing pain engulfing you. What warm something covers your fingers? You pray to God it's somehow not what you think it is. You can feel something coming up in your throat. You can't tell if it's a bile or blood. You're scared to find out. What happened? Were you stabbed? All you know is that you can feel a wet stain on your shirt. And it hurts like hell. Ah, what? I'm so sorry, Crafty Sheepy. I really need your blood. You're so perfect. I don't have any other options. You gave me no choice. I wanted you to live, you know? I still do. That's why I did this. I wanted to make this painless for the both of us. Why? He doesn't let you finish your thought. This hurts me too, you know that, right? But I like you too much to let you go. And the risk of you telling someone is too scary for me. I didn't want to. I never. You hear someone sniffling. Is he crying? It angers you. If anyone should be crying, it's you. Just that everything hurts too fucking much. Your legs feel numb. Your arms feel heavy. You can't even breathe properly. Every inhale and exhale is accompanied by a choked, gargled noise. There's blood in your lungs. You have the urge to cough, but you feel like your heart would give out on the spot if you did. It hurts so much it's actually painless now. I never meant for this to... Fuck you! It's the only thing you can spit out with that little energy you have left. You're surprised that could even come out. Blood is pooling in your mouth. It tastes like iron. A metal screw jammed between your teeth. The wet substance covering your turbo-filly fingers is getting cold. Or is that just you? I'm sorry. I need you. You're too perfect to let go. I couldn't ruin this. Ruin us. You hate me, don't you? I can't live with that. And you can't live with yourself knowing... and you can't live with yourself knowing what you did that to me, right? I think that's some broken English right there. Oh, you do. You absolutely do. Now that there's blood drying on your cold fingertips. The blood in your body is going cold, but in its place you feel nothing but undying, unfathomable hatred. I'm sorry. I really like you. Oh God, I'm terrible. I'm so terrible. Please forgive me. Please. This voice feels like it's fading out. Everything Crafty Sheepy. Wait, don't. Are you awake? Are you... Crafty Sheepy. It's cold. I'm cold. Ending number 3. Murdered. Ending 3 of 3 murdered. You fucking died! Congratulations! This is the worst ending. Aww. Jeez, you kinda suck at romance games, huh? Play again, maybe you can get a smooch if you try hard enough. Thank you for playing. There's something in your closet. This was made on a time crunch, so it came out a bit different than I thought it would. Because the school had very little time to work on this game, so I'm sorry if it's not great. It's a messy little project and my first finished visual novel. Let's turn the music volume down, because because that was just... Let's see if I can get a different ending. Hopefully it has a fast forward feature. I think it does. Let's see. Yep, it sure did. She, her, hers. Yep. Yep. I'm good. Okay, try to sleep. Try counting backwards from 100. Check the noise. Alright, let's, say ask him to explain. Fine. Why are you here? What do you want? Okay, so, I'm a vampire, and I need you to... Oh, hell no. Nah. Excuse me? You're a vampire? You know, you're almost sleep deprived and sick enough of this bullshit to believe that. At least entertaining this is giving you extra time. He could have just stabbed you already. I know it sounds ridiculous. I don't have many ways to prove it to you, but I am. So you suck blood from innocent children and shit? No. Why would I do that? You're the one that has to drink blood. You tell me. Maybe, just maybe, you've already fell asleep, and this is the first dream you've had in a while. And if you pinch yourself, maybe you'll wake up in bed with the lights off again. You won't be sitting here exhausted with a stupidly dressed vampire in your room. So let's say you're a vampire. How is it my problem, and how is it my problem? Well, I guess it's not. I've just been going to people's houses and smelling their blood, and before you say anything, it's important. Vampire, okay. We've already read all this stuff, so let's skip the point. Ask him to stay the night. You realize that talking to him made you more tired than anything else you've tried before. Maybe you should let him stay, just so you're not left alone with your thoughts at night. It wouldn't hurt, he's your classmate. You trust him not to stab you in your sleep. Even if he did just break into your house. Can you stay here tonight? I need to sleep, and you being here made me more tired than all the other futile attempts to sleep I've tried tonight. Just promise not to kill me in my sleep. Jordan looks less excited than you thought he would. Well, are you sure? I'm hungry, and I have nothing to wear. You shut him up by throwing a shirt on your dresser directly at his face. Why? Put that on. And about the blood thing. Ugh. You didn't know what to do. You didn't exactly feel like letting him drink your blood due to how tired you were. But at the same time, you were the kind of fucking idiot to want someone to suck your blood just because you were curious. Let's give consent. Go ahead. Huh? Do it, you big baby. As long as it doesn't hurt or end my fucking life, I don't care. Jordan's face beams. It would be cute in any other context that didn't include blood drinking. Are you sure? I just gave you complete consent. Turn off my lights, it's like 3 a.m., and hurry up and do it before I change my mind. He nods in affirmation before reaching over to flip off the lights. You watch as he shuffles his way onto your bed, his face getting dangerously close to yours. Wow, is it just you or is it getting hot in here? At least it's a good couple of inches away from your face before he starts talking again. Is this okay, Crafty Sheepy? Maybe the sleep deprivation is what making him look so attractive right now. Oh my god. Crafty Sheepy, you snap out of your weird trance. This guy must be an incubus or something. You feel weirdly attracted to him. Never been better. Just do it. Okay. But tell me when to stop. You just nod in response. Ow! You don't know why you thought that wouldn't hurt. You could feel his teeth slowly sink into your neck. They didn't feel too big. It felt almost like 2 needles going into your skin. But it still fucking stung. You'd never tell him that though. he didn't need to have any more of an upper hand in this. He hums bluntly into your skin without even saying anything. You can sense how smug he feels. Feels kind of like getting blood work done. You can feel the pressure forming in your neck like a ball of energy is building up where his teeth are puncturing your skin. Your hands mindlessly travel, wrapping around his neck, keeping your body from leaning back further into the bed. I think that means further into the bed. This is weirdly intimate, but you don't hate it. You actually think the feeling is nice, knowing it's being caused by your classmate. You decide very quickly that you'll most definitely never be telling him that either. Jordan, your voice is barely below a whisper when you say it. It feels like you're sinning right now. His hands are resting on top of your hips, almost like he's balancing himself. He hasn't said a word. The only sounds can be heard by you is the sound of blood rushing past your ears and his hands rubbing against your sides. You feel warm and kind of lightheaded. You don't know how long you two have been like this, but it's starting to make you feel dizzy. Jordan, he hums in acknowledgement, still just as close to you as before. You would love for him to keep going, but Jesus, how much blood does a guy need? Is he trying to dry you out like a raisin? I feel dizzy. He stops in his tracks, and you can feel his breath move from your neck as he sits up. The absence of his warm presence so close to your body kind of makes you upset. This is just fucking weird, guys. And I'm hoping that this is the good ending, but to me it's not. I'm sorry, don't be. It didn't suck, but I guess you did. Get it? Oh. That's just so wrong. Ah! He looks like he's trying to blow you up with his mind. You persist in telling your awful vampiric pun. Get it? Like, 'cause you were sucking my blood? No, stop. I think I just died and went to hell. Is this your way of punishing me? Are you Satan? Haha. You are so funny, piss face. You watch as Jordan plops down beside you. Thanks for not kicking me out. You're lucky. If you didn't have such a cute face, you'd be on the cold streets right now. Oh, boo. Go silent for a minute. You feel less inclined to kick his ass now that he doesn't pose as much of a threat as before. Suddenly the silence is broken. You know, I've always thought you were cool, Crafty Cheapy. Back in freshman year, I was so desperate for you to like me. You backtrack in your head. What? You were never popular or cool for that matter. You know, I wasn't ever that interesting, right? Especially freshman year, I was a fucking dork. Sure, but you were an unapologetic dork. You didn't care that other people thought you were a nerd or something. I've always wanted to be like that. Ever since I was little, I was the weird kid. Nobody liked me, nobody hung out with me, I was always alone. And if it wasn't, then the people around me were ignoring me or laughing at me. When high school started, I was scared. I felt like everything I had been through would be tenfold. But then I met you. You're nice. You don't let people walk all over you or take your kindness for granted. Something I could never be. I let people step on me like I was a dirty rug. You stood up for me too. Remember when Travis was making fun of my hair? And you told him that his dad had type 2 diabetes, so he should remember that before being an asshole? Oh God, he seriously remembers that. That happened like 5 years ago. But Travis did shut the fuck up after that. That was ages ago. It didn't matter that much to you, Jordan? Maybe it did. That was the first time anyone stood up for me. I think about it whenever I feel like I need to stand up for myself. If Crafty Sheepy could do it for me, why can't I do it for myself? It's kind of cute. You never knew he looked up to you like that. It's also kind of cringy in an endearing way. Hopefully I don't sound super pathetic saying that, though. No, you don't. I'm trying to be nice to him to get the good ending. You really don't. Seriously? Yeah, seriously. Like, I find it funny knowing that me making a fat dad joke meant that much to you. Even if it's just a silly memory for me, it's clearly important to you that I stood up for you. It is. I'm happy you recognize what that meant for me, Crafty Sheepy. Man, it's no big deal. Kind of feel cool knowing someone thinks you're cool. So, Jordan turns to you. You can't think of a topic or question to ask him. I meant to ask you. Ask me what? You need to start a conversation or this is going to get boring fast. Hurry, rack your brain for a slightly awkward and dry conversation starter. What are you into? So what kind of stuff do you like? Like? You know, hobbies, colors, clothes. Just stuff you like. My favorite colors are pastels, specifically pink and blue. I like girly clothes and lots of accessories like necklaces and bracelets and leg warmers. Sometimes I put on stuff like skirts and dresses. He looks shy about it, like he senses you're judging him. They're comfortable wear is all. He seems embarrassed. Hey, more power to you. You seem like you could rock a skirt anyways. Really? Yeah, why not? Okay, thank you, Crafty Sheepy. Don't mention it. I also like horror movies. Oh, and I like K-dramas and cheesy rom-coms. Let me know in the comments down below what a K-rom is and what those things are. Cheesy rom-com. K-drama and cheesy rom-com. I think rom-com is romance and comedy. I don't know what the other one is. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. Crying at stupid people in love is fun sometimes. Sweet. I'm into horror myself. I never watched many K-dramas or rom-coms, though. We should watch one together sometime soon, then. You're deep in it now. He's got you roped in. Now you feel like you need to keep talking, and you don't know why. I thought you wanted to go to bed, dude. Oh, why not? Where are your parents? Where are your parents now, Jordan? You can almost feel his breathing hitch in his throat. I mean, I haven't met them. And I get we're both graduating now, but I haven't ever seen them. Even during parent-teacher conferences, every other kid had their parent. You always sat alone. I know. Well, that struck a nerve. You're already regretting your decision to question him. It's pretty insensitive of you to ask. Crafty Sheepy. It's rude to ask questions like that, you know? Comes off as rude. I'm Crafty Sheepy. You're lucky, you know that? You have parents to rely on, to go to for help. Parents that remember your birthday, your name, if you have allergies. My parents, they were never there for me. They still aren't. You know how hard it is to come home from school exhausted and having to wash vomit off your mom's face because she's passed out again. Or how it feels to come to your dad for help with work just to get threatened for disturbing his peace. Do you, Crafty Sheepy? Well, you don't. I can only imagine how isolated you feel dealing with that. I wish someone could understand. Like they knew that it kind of sucks. His hands look stiff. I'm sorry, Jordan. Seems hard for you to talk about. You grab one of his hands into your own, hoping it serves to comfort him in any way. I'm here for you, even if you're a dumbass that wanted to drink my blood. And if you ever need somewhere to crash, I'm here, you know. Just don't break in next time. Crafty Sheepy. Congrats, the mood is ruined. You're not funny and you should give up on ever humoring someone ever again, you fool. Your attention is drawn back to him as he squeezes your hand. Did you just make everything worse? Thank you. Don't thank me, you don't need to. Okay. The silence that falls between you two is unsettling. The air feels more uncomfortable than it was just a few minutes prior. Do you want to talk about something else? He nods. You need to change the subject. What's your favorite kind of music? So, do vampires like music? Oh, that was a terrible way to word that. You fucking buffoon. Jordan looks puzzled, and you swear you can sense a hint of offended energy coming from him. Yes? Why wouldn't we like music? I don't know, it was a shitty question, sorry. It wasn't, it just sounded stupid. I meant, like, what kind of music do you like? Me? Yes, dumbass, who else would you be asking? Your lamp? Well, that's hard. I know this is super cliche, but I like a lot of stuff. Except country. I listen to a lot of stuff other than that. Thank God, a guy with a brain. My favorite genres are probably soft indie, math rock, and jazztronica. I must be getting old because I'm not familiar with any of these. At all. What? Whoa, that's a lot of shit you don't know. Jazztronica? What is that? Oh, it's like... Imagine if jazz or funk music and new age electronic music had a baby and it spoke Latin. Okay, so it's not just me. Sounds bad. It sounds bad. You just have to listen to it for yourself. I love this one artist, Stars Under Collision. They have great stuff. You should listen to their new album, Slate of Comesis. I'll give it a listen. If I hate it, you'll have to pay me for listening to garbage. Yeah. I promise. You seem like you'd like it, though. You're smiling more than before. What's your favorite food? I've only seen you eat bento lunches at school, and it's the same food every day, too. Do you just pack the same exact thing all the time? Jordan looks confused at your question. What? It's not like you asked him if he ate human remains. Although now that you're aware of the vampire thing, you're wondering if he does. Oh. Well, growing up, my parents never cooked for me. My dad was always working, and my mom was always drunk. Same thing with bathing and all the other stuff a kid usually needs help with. So I always came to school without any food. He goes silent like he's trying to retrace his train of thought. You can hear him take a deep inhale. One day my teacher had enough of it, I guess. He asked why I never brought food and if I had food at home. Truth is I did, I just couldn't cook for myself and my parents couldn't cook for me. Oh, yikes. He always saw Jordan with the same food every day, even though everyone thought it was a bit strange, sure. But you never guessed it had a more serious reason behind it. So he brought me to this house one day to tutor me. It's the only way my parents would let him even handle me, but they seemed happy to lend me off for a while. Not gonna lie, taking a student to your house is a little weird. But he doesn't seem uncomfortable. Should you be worried? He taught me how to make a bento lunch. It was amazing and the first decent meal I'd had in a while. I remember exactly how he made it. He told me that I reminded him of his nephew and that if I were to remember any of my time with him, it should be that day. He said to never forget how he cooked everything and sent me home with a cookbook. Jesus Christ. Jordan is majorly fucked up. Feel awful for asking, but at least you know now, right? But at least now you know, right? He turns over to you with a soft expression. So, is that bento lunch? Is that the only thing you can cook because you were never taught to make anything else? Basically, I never really got the chance to learn other recipes. So that's seriously all you eat? No, sometimes I have enough money to buy food somewhere else. I'm too scared to cook anything, really. Huh. He seems uncomfortable with the conversation. End it. Why do you act the way you do? So, why are you such an oddball, Jordan? Huh? Meanie? Sorry, that came out wrong. I meant your mannerisms. The way you talk or how you walk. In class, you sit rocking back and forth all the time. I'm not judging you at all. Everybody has little things they do. They're just quirks, I guess. I'm just wondering about yours. He sighs. Seems like he's collecting his thoughts. I'm just an unusual person. That's it. You can vouch for him there. He was knocking inside your closet to wake you up just a half an hour ago. Now you're both pouring out your hearts to each other. Funny how that works. I was a strange kid. Now I'm a strange high school graduate. I always done stuff like walk on my toes. I can't handle fire alarms or audio coming through speakers. Neon lights and certain fabric make me dizzy and angry. I've just always been like that. Jeez. So that means he's always been this odd. Never heard him talk this much about it before anyways. Oh. Hopefully you understand why I'm not open about this. Yeah, sorry for talking to you like you're a weirdo. You're not weird, you're just different. He purses his lips at that. That's the problem, Crafty Sheepy. I am weird. You know that, right? Huh? You'd think I was weird regardless, so no need to act all nice about it now, dummy. He's smiling at you despite how bothered his words sound. Jordan's lax demeanor is contradicting his statement. It's seriously throwing you off. You really don't get it. I'm weird, I know that. You think I'm weird, and I know that too. And that's okay, because I am. Is it? At least he's aware, you guess. I'm sorry. Why? Don't be, that's a little silly. I didn't know all that stuff about you. You aren't that bad. I would hope not. You're both laying pretty close to each other at this point. The silence is cut short by Jordan. I feel like it's my turn to ask you some stuff. You asked me all those questions. Can I ask you some too? Just so you know we're on level here, equal level here. Oh hell, why not? Ask away. First, what's your favorite food? Food? You hadn't been even thinking about it. What was the last thing you liked eating anyway? Well, probably, seafood. Seafood for sure. I love seafood. Okay, you like seafood. I'll remember that. What do you like about it? It's comforting, makes me feel like I'm treating myself, yes. When I get upset, I tend to go for it. I tend to go for ice cream when I get upset. You're getting a bit hungry thinking about it now. Any other questions, Detective? Jordan sticks his tongue out at you teasingly. Maybe. You like jazz? Never say that again. It's dead. That is dead. That is a dead joke. I'm being serious. I think it's a very sophisticated genre, if you ask me. I like rock. Seem like the kind of person that would like that. Seriously? Yeah, you're the kind of person to be into that, you know? I can imagine you making a playlist of that shit. You feel like hearing him curse is a major sin of some sort. But I digress. Bully. You're the bully, assmouth. Blow a raspberry at him jokingly. Bleh. Ah, rude. It's quiet now. You can hear his weight shift on the bed. Is he gonna ask something else? Are you happy? Wait, what? Are you happy, Crafty Sheepy? If you had to think about everything leading up to this moment, every decision, every success, every failure. Crafty Shippy, are you really happy with your life? Do you feel like you've accomplished anything with yourself? Do you? That's a good question. Why would Jordan even ask that? Why does it matter? I don't know. I've done a lot of good stuff. I don't know if I've gotten where I want to be yet, though, so I'm gonna go I don't know. You shrug. I don't know. I'm not bad, but I'm not good either. Could be better, I guess. That's okay, too. Sometimes we find ourselves in that in-between space. Be proud of who you are, even if you aren't exactly where you want to be at the moment. You'll get there one day. Thanks. Don't thank me. Enough with the emotional shit. Sorry. I just feel bad. For everything you must be sick of me. What? He chuckled to himself before gazing back at you. Your eyelids feel so heavy. Jesus Christ, who knew talking could make you so tired? Yeah, I know. I agree, I'm tired. Seems like Jordan is able to pick up on how sleepy you got, too. Are you tired, Crafty Sheepy? Yeah. Don't worry, I am, too. Should I go now? I asked you to stay the night, didn't I? So stay. It's just that you're so lame that talking to you made me tired, huh? If you insist. You're both exhausted. I'm happy that I'm here. And as rude as it sounds, I'm happy I came into your house. Because if I didn't, we wouldn't have been able to hang out like this. Yeah. Thank God my neighbors don't act so nosy anymore. You'd be so dead. Be more careful next time. Next time, what? I break into your house or anybody else's house? Ugh, don't break into anything anymore. It only causes trouble. Okay, we should try to sleep then. I'll be out of your hair eventually, so stop moping. He's right. You should go to sleep, seriously. But at first... how about I just thank him? Let's not get too... Thanks for staying. Not thanking you for breaking in, though. Oh yeah. Don't thank me, Crafty Sheepy. Meh, whatever. I'm sorry for hiding in your closet. You still don't know how you managed to forgive him so quickly. Maybe it's because the creator is on a time crunch and can't balance school and work, therefore causing him to cut the game shorter than he'd like. I mean, what? You better be. I'm going to sleep now. Jordan nods and turns his back from you. Good night. Night. I'll be gone in the morning, okay, Crafty Sheepy? Mm-hmm. Thought. Your eyes open with startling unenthusiasm? I didn't even know that was a word. You turn to the side and he's gone. There's only a small crumpled note where his body once slept. You decrumple it with minimal effort, smoothing out with the back of your hands to ensure the writing is visible. You begin to read. Dear Crafty Sheepy, thanks for letting me stay over. Despite scaring you, you were so nice to me. I appreciate your kindness. I had to leave earlier than expected, had to run some errands. So I left a note to make sure it didn't seem like I just up and disappeared. I'm happy we could talk last night. You're a good friend. I don't have much time, so I'm going to cap it here. Oh, and here's my number, so you can text me if you need anything. Forever in your debt, Jordan. There's a few doodles of ducks at the bottom of the page, followed by a hastily written cell number. You crumple the note back up with a sigh. You appreciate the letter, as crumpled and unintelligible as it was. You'll add him to your contacts later. You jump out of bed, slipping on your house shoes with ease. First, it's time for breakfast. Ending number 1. You're cool, neutral. Ending number 1. You are actually pretty cool. Yep, that's it. You don't suck. Do you want a prize or something? Yes. Yes, I do. Sending is the middle road. Maybe. You can play again if you want to get the other endings. Or you can just read the thanks note and do something else. Like go outside or something. Thank you for playing. Time crunch, yada 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 yada. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna go for another ending. We're running out of time here, but I got the neutral ending. I'm fine with this. I like that. It was a little long-winded, more than I expected it to be, but these visual novels usually are, like, really long, so... I'm happy with it. I liked it. If you liked it, leave a thumbs up down below. It lets me know which series I should keep and which ones I should potentially can. And let me know what you thought of the video in the comments down below, or leave a horror game suggestion, and I will try to get to it. But without further ado, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. You stay tuned and stay crafty. Until next time, bye!